In Chattanooga, two music lovers were almost unable to open their dream store, but John Martin says they made it.
Listening to records, it's kind of like reading a book, you know? You have to put your phone aside and your devices and all the things that take our concentration and our attention, and you have to spend time with this work of art.
Ben and Abe love music. They love playing music. They love reminiscing about music.
The first record that I listened to that I thought, this is amazing, and I've heard them on CD before, but this sounds completely different, was The Ventures, Walk Don't Run, and just the sound of the vinyl, the pops and the crackle, and it was really old. It was really worn down vinyl, but it just sounded amazing.
The first time that I heard Radiohead's Kid A, I was probably in 8th grade, and I was, to my shame, stealing a lot of CDs from the library, like ripping them, burning them and making copies. But I heard that album as I'm going through this stack of CDs that I'm burning, and I was just like, what is that? I've never heard anything like that before.
Well, a lot's happened since the music pirating days of the early 2000s, especially for Ben. He's gone in the opposite direction and now owns a new record store on Main Street. And it is a new store. Paperwork was signed just days before the pandemic shut down most of America.
If we hadn't signed the lease, I think we might have kicked the can down the road. But, you know, I was also, I'd started fundraising. We had money from investors, you know, we had credit card debt and all kinds of things that happen when you're starting a new business. And so it was a real sink or swim moment.
The story is similar to so many other Americans owning a small business when each week it seems a new series of rules and regulations alters the playing field.
And nobody knew how big it was going to be. Nobody knew it. You know, you remember that time when we all thought, oh, next week we'll get to go back outside.
Right.
You know, well, all right, maybe next month. You know, and so we sort of eased into this crisis, as it were, and just had to keep getting stronger and more anti-fragile, as we like to say, and just figure out how to make it work.
Yellow Racket Records adapted with online sales and curbside pickup service, but next week they will finally open their doors for coffee and in-store shopping. And that's something so many record collectors love: the touch, the feel, the experience of a vinyl record.
I think that's why people have reverted to vinyl, because it's analog, it's big, the artwork is big, you can read, you know, all the lyrics. It's not about portability, it's about tactility, and it's about experience.
You'll notice in the store there's a few I's to dot and T's to cross, but considering the hand they and so many others were dealt, they're doing just fine.
We also, you know, hope in the future, as the world sort of reopens, that we can start hosting in-store performances here, listening parties, and just bring people down and share their love of music together in a lot of different ways.